Hi guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. I am Kirsty if you've not been around before, and I thought I would share a bookish week with you. Let's see what I can read as a slow reader. I average about 2-3 books a month, so if you're a slow reader too, come join the gang, come join us over here and let's read together. So I realised in my reading update that I didn't actually go over the books that I am currently reading as I said I was going to do. So you know what I'm reading at the moment and what I'm going to try and finish over the next week. On my Kindle, I'm currently reading Phantoms, and I had no idea actually how old this book was. It's on Kindle Unlimited and it looks like a fairly new cover, but when I was logging it on Goodreads and everything, it's from the 80s. Really excited me because I love an old horror. I feel like they're written so different. Sometimes not in the best of ways though. Sometimes not good. But yeah, this is keeping me on my toes. I have no idea what's happening. I'm about 40% through. This basically takes place in a very small town. I can't think of the characters' names off the top of my head because I always forget them, but we follow a doctor and her sister who have recently just been reunited after their mother's passing, and they come back to the doctor's house to find the town is eerily quiet. It's silent. But 500 people live in this town, and they discover the housemaid, she's gone. From circumstances this doctor can't even figure out. It's a mystery. And then as the night progresses, they find more bodies, and all the town's gone. All the people in this town have disappeared. But there's this unknown entity just causing havoc. But they can't see them. They don't know who they are. They don't know how these people are dying. It's honestly crazy. Yeah, 40% through. No idea what's going on, but I'm so intrigued. It's like a thriller / horror. I feel like it's gonna lean more towards a horror by the end if it's going in the direction that I hope it's going in. Fingers crossed, because I am a horror girly. But I am reading Stephen King. I've picked up Fairy Tale, and again, couldn't tell you what's happening. I've purposely not read the description of this book because we all know I'm on a mission to read them all anyway, so what would be the point? Just pick it up and read it. But there's a dog in it, and he's really old. And I recently read Assassin's Apprentice, and if you've read it you'll know. If you haven't, spoiler warning, a few dogs pass away in that book, and that's one of the most upsetting things that can happen to me in a book. It actually breaks my heart. I can't deal with that. And if this happens again in this, I will either DNF it or it will be put to the side for a while, because I just can't read anything like that again. It's too soon. So yeah, I'm reading Fairy Tale and Phantoms. Both horror thrillers, I think. I have no idea what this is. And then, because I don't want to read anything spooky, scary, or this chunky thing in bed, I've picked up the second book in the, I want to say the Bourbon Boys romance series. I read Bourbon and Lies last month, so I've picked up the second book, which is Bourbon and Secrets. I've only read a couple of pages. As I said, I was reading it in bed, so I fell asleep. But yeah, they're the 3 books I'm going to read, and hopefully I will catch you up throughout the next week on where we go, how we get on. So in my mission to watch 100 films this year, I wanted to watch the Conjuring universe films from the beginning, so I could be fully clued in to what the hell's going on when I finally watch the latest two, because I've never seen them before. I've watched The Nun and I've watched Annabelle Creation, so it's time for The Nun 2, and The Nun really does terrify me, but whilst it's still light and I'm feeling a little bit brave, I'm gonna watch it right now. So yeah. I'm feeling a little bit brave. Why would you look away? Why would you look away? Fuck. I'm feeling a little bit brave. So, I'm back with a little update. The next day, after I watched The Nun, clearly I wasn't very brave, but I enjoyed it nevertheless. The Nun terrifies me, the music's loud, it makes me jump. It's a scary film, but it's not the best scary film I've ever seen. So, I will be moving on to the first Conjuring film next. It's one of my favourites, and so excited to watch it. Speaking of films, I'm going to watch Obsession tonight. I've already seen it, I saw it the other day, but I'm thinking it could be up there on like my favourite horror films I've seen, especially recently, because I feel like there's been a little bit of a flop for me for horror films. But this one, I loved it. Super scary, super creepy, like weird like disjointed movements really freak me out, and this film is packed with them. So if you've not already seen it, go and see it. If you have seen it, let me know what you thought. And after I've seen it for a second time, I'll let you know if it is up there on my top films. So excited for that. But back to the reading. I've not done much reading today. I read a couple of pages of Women Living Deliciously by Florence Given. It's a super pretty book, like all the pages are just so beautifully illustrated by her, and it says fall in love with your life. And yeah, I'm not really one for self-help books. I don't really think this is a self-help book. I think it's just like a yay for women book that'll make me just feel delicious by the end of it, let's hope. So yeah, that's the only thing I've read today. I think I read like 5 pages this morning. Dog the Bounty Hunter is taking over my life again. I watched it when I was younger, loved it, and I kept seeing TikToks, so obviously I'm watching it again. And I'm on season 3. No, I'm on season 2, but the end of season 2 going into season 3. So I might try and read for the next hour. I don't go to the cinema till 9. Try and get some reading done. I'll report back. Might set a little hour timer. See how much I can read in an hour. yesterday I read for about 20 minutes and started to think, is this the same sentence but reworded and just thrown in more words over again? Like the same point repeated? I don't know. But yeah, I've put it down. I've had my cuppa. Might pick up Stephen King now. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with that one. I'll pick it up again, but felt a bit repetitive, to be honest. Phantoms, I DNF'd it. I quickly DNF'd it at 35%. Just wasn't going in the direction I hoped it would, and I feel like the entity or the thing that was causing chaos was, well, it was described as like a giant fly, and that's really not for me. It's not a bit of me. So DNF'd that because I was quite bored and felt like a chore, and there's too much going on that I thought I'd start a new book. I got, in the Kindle deals for this month, I got The Caretaker and William for 99p. Bargain. 99p. They're both on my TBR, so obviously was very excited to pick those, and I immediately have started The Caretaker. I'm not very far in. It's probably less than 10%. Yeah, literally, I'm 10% in. Like, reading the opener to that book, I am so intrigued because I haven't updated myself on what the book is actually about. I just have seen TikToks of people that have read it. Like, I've shared like a few quotes and it sounds super creepy, and reading the initial build-up, warm-up before the chapter was really freaky. I have no idea what's going on, and that's the best start to a horror. I don't know if it is paranormal, if it's some weird like system going on, but the one sentence in it, the one quote where it was like, don't look back, no matter what you hear, don't look back, just keep going. Oh, that was freaky. But yeah, I'm up to chapter 3. So far so good, and I am yet to pick Fairy Tale back up since before I started this vlog.